Hi, Steve here from Bijou Juju, and Mick is here, but she's sitting at the other side of the table. We got lights on and stuff because it's like 6:45 in the morning here, and it's just sun coming up now. We were in thank goodness, we were in a campground, and Rosie would not start. We pulled into the camping spot, and we got all backed in and everything, and I thought, okay, this is great. And then I decided to level it out because it was crooked. And yeah, Mick is up too. Here's Mick. Say hello, Mick.
Good morning.
See, it is dark in here. She's sitting there doing God knows what, with her eyes glowing like an evil demon woman that she is. Anyway, we pulled into the campsite, and I thought we were level, and then we weren't. And so I went to level out, and I started up the engine, only the engine didn't start. It just turned over great, had lots of power, lots of juice, wasn't the battery, but it wouldn't fire. And usually, I'm no mechanic, but usually when that happens, it's either fuel pump or electrical, it's not getting a spark or whatever. So we called, who have we got? Oh yeah, Good Sam. We have Good Sam Roadside Assistance. And I've heard a lot of people complain about them, that they're not good and all of that. I don't know. They were great as far as I was concerned. I called them, told them what the problem was. She looked around. She said, okay, I'm going to look around, find out what garage can take you and get you in and out. And she called back and said, okay, here's the garage. I got a tow truck on the way. The tow truck guy came. He hooked up, drug Rosie off to this place, which was only about 4 or 5 miles away from where we were camped. And these people looked at it, and of course, it got here, the tow truck left it, in the parking lot. They went out there, and it started right up. They hooked up, their computer stuff and all that mojo stuff that they do these days. I don't understand it. But anyway, they checked it all out and said, there was a couple of small errors, but they weren't sure how old those errors were. They looked at the things that they said were errors, and they said, that's fine. I had plenty of fuel being pumped, so it wasn't a fuel pump. I had plenty of spark, and it started every time. And they went out, and they would let it set for a little while, and then they came back and would try it, and it started. And so they'd let it run for a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. So they let it run for a little bit, turned it off, tried it again, it started. So they let it set for a little while, came back out, it started. It just kept starting. Finally, they said, we don't know what the heck is the matter with it. Well, in all of this, we had one tire, actually 2 tires that were kind of bad, so I asked them to go ahead and put tires on it while they were monkeying around with trying to get it to not start, which they never did. It started every single time. It still starts. Rosie starts just fine. They said, we don't know. And, I'm sure you've had the experience where you take your car to the mechanic because you says, well, it makes this horrible noise whenever I turn left. And they get it, and they go, we went around in circles left about 147 times, and it never made any noise. We don't know what's the matter with it. If it's not broke, we can't fix it. Well, that's the same here. If it's not broke, we can't fix it. So, anyway.
Usually it happens to a woman.
Usually it happens to a woman. Not necessarily. It happens to me a bunch of times. Anyway, so we've been here a couple of days with them monkeying around with it, trying to get it to not start. And it started every time, so we're going to take off. They've been kind enough to let us sit in their parking lot just in case it didn't start. And we're going to take off this morning. So anyway, here's a video about FTS, Automotive and Diesel Center, and I highly recommend these folks. Got to show you, we had problems with Rosie. She would turn over but not fire. Well, we came to this place. Here we are parked for the night. They looked at her today, let it set, looked at it, let it set. that damn thing started every time. Usually you pray and cast spells and throw dirt in the air or whatever it is you believe in, that your thing will be fixed and you don't have to pay anything. But we boondock so much, I know I'm going to be 30 miles out in the middle of freaking nowhere, and it's going to do it again. I want it to be broken tomorrow morning when they come and fix this thing. I want them to say, oh, look, it doesn't do it again. Oh, here it is. This is the problem. And they can fix it. But anyway, overnight camping at the back of a garage. If you ever need stuff, I am really recommending FTS. FTS Automotive, I think it is. It's on, what is this? South Arizona Avenue. Just down from 16th Street. So, cool place. If you need tires or any of that kind of stuff, come to this place. The place, FTS Automotive and Diesel Center. Great place. Come see these people if you're in Yuma and need some mechanical work done or tires. Just wanted to show you the inside. We're going to leave this morning. They tested Rosie, I don't know, 7 ways to Sunday and could never make it not start again. This is a garage area, and I mean, the owner, Dan Michaels, he apologized when I said, can I take a shot at the inside? He said it's so dirty. I don't know about you, but compared to the mechanic shops I've been into, this is not dirty. Quite the place. It's really nice. Let me show you. Just show you real quick the inside here. This is where you normally come in. Here's a waiting room. I spent like a whole day here in this waiting room. They got popping stuff and coffee and a TV up there. Thank you. Yes, sir. And even a kids area, which just blows me away. They got a kids area if you want to fool around and have your kids with you while you're trying to get your car fixed. Anyway, this is a great place. You gotta come here. So, I know this is like a commercial or something, but thanks for watching. And if you enjoy our videos, do us a favor and subscribe. You just got to hit that subscribe button. It's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt. I don't come after your firstborn or anything. I don't even want your firstborn. And it helps us out, and like the video. If you give it a thumbs up, it's not hard. You can just do that and it's easy. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Steve at Bijou Juju. Say goodbye, Mac.
Goodbye.
And we'll see you later.